We've made it to week 9 of the season. We're past our bye week and we're facing the Buffalo Bills at home, which to me feels pretty good because the Bills right now are 3-4. They're actually in second place in our division because the Patriots are 2-5 and the Dolphins, they're basically worse than that, so we won't even look at their record right now. Now, as most of you guys have noticed the past few weeks, Sam Darnold has been lighting it up, so I want to make sure we reward him. So we could upgrade his West Coast, Field General, Strong Arm, but I think Scrambler could be the move for him. So we're going to say, look, Sam Darnold, we want to see you run a little bit more, so we're going to upgrade your scrambling. You're now a 75 there, 76 overall. You get a +1 to break sack, throw accuracy short, throw on the run, and throw power. And because Bryce Love has been getting injured a lot this year, you've seen Thomas Rawls get more carries than I'd probably like to at this point. So we're going to upgrade his elusive back spot that fits our scheme. I think we can get him a little bit better there. He's now a 74 overall. He gets +1 to agility, awareness, spin move, and +2 to juke move. There's also some contracts we got to tend to. So Noah Spence actually has been better than I thought he would be. You know, we traded for him earlier and he's been good. So look, we're going to bump his bonus up just a smidge. Hopefully we can sign him. And he says that's perfect. He's coming back for a few more years. Steve McClendon is also on the docket, but he only wants a 1-year deal. So that's cool with me. 1 year, $4.93 million overall. But he wants more money than that. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. And as always, I want to hear from you guys in the comments down below. If someone isn't the best fit for a contract, tell me overall. Now, Mo Claiborne has been solid. We're going to give him a little bit of a bump to his signing bonus, a 1-year deal again, not the end of the deal, or not the end of the world, and we get him back for another year. Now that I have a few of the important contracts out of the way, let's take a quick look at how the overall NFL standings are. So the Eagles are your best team in the NFL. They're 6-1, obviously hitting their bye week. Jags are number 2, and Falcons are number 3. You can see the Packers in the top 5. Chargers are in there. The Panthers are in there, number 10 team right now. There's a log jam. A lot of 4-3, 4-4 teams. You can see that there's some teams here that are not doing as good as I would have thought. Seahawks are 3-4. The Rams are 3-4. Would have expected them to do a lot better right now. The Vikings are 2-5. It looks like the Kirk Cousins experience is not going too well. Patriots can't really rebound after Tom Brady retired, and the Ravens are regretting basically everything. But look, at this stage of the season, basically any team can turn it around and become a really good team. So we got to make sure we care about ourselves today. Look, Bryce Love, we need you to stay healthy. Robbie Anderson needs you to beat the covers over the top. Sam Darnold, play mistake-free football and defense. Keep doing whatever you've been doing all season. Let's make sure we win this division game, improve our record, and show the league that this Jets team, we have turned it around and we are playoff bound. This is our moment to make an impression on the NFL. Look, so far so good, but you got to make sure at this stage of the year you just keep pushing on, and Bryce Love breaking an arm tackle and picking up 5. And I know we've talked about it a ton, but I just have been so impressed with Sam Darnold, man. Like, he's turned it around in these past few weeks and shown that he can be a very good quarterback in the NFL. And he's going to find Terrell Pryor right here running. Terrell Pryor says, get out of my way, getting out of bounds, and he picks up a huge chunk of 30 yards. I have to admit, though, the team that kind of shocked me the most was the Baltimore Ravens. I did not expect them to be 1-7, especially with the good young quarterback on their team. But we can't spend time focusing on other teams. We have to focus on our own squad and making sure that we get to the playoffs this year. There's a lot of pressure. This fan base wants it. Can we deliver it? Sam Darnold throws the ball as he gets hit. Would have been complete if he hadn't gotten joked up there. It's 3rd down 11. Got to get a conversion here. Do not want to go out on this drive. Darnold sees Dorsett. He finds him. Dorsett lays out, and what a snag by the speedy young fella. Coach Beanie likes what he saw there. A good completion from his young quarterback, laying out for his wide receiver to make sure he snagged it, and most importantly, we got that 1st down. And Bryce Love didn't like what he saw for his offensive line there. Now, part of the problem has been we've been trying to run Bryce Love through the tackles, and that's just not exactly what kind of running back he is. Now, Bryce Love out here with the spin move, the nice little juke, and he's going to pick up about 5 or so. Something else that's definitely going to hurt our running back situation is that our offensive line is just completely banged up and destroyed. So we got to hope that Bryce Love can just find ways to run in between the tackles on a really bad offensive line. That 1st down there was huge. I didn't expect that Robbie Anderson was actually going to get the call there, but the referees gave him the benefit of the doubt, and that is a beautiful. Now look at this. Bryce Love found a hole. He says, let me get to the outside, and the young fella gets a rushing touchdown number 5 on the season, and just like that, the Jets are on the board. Now here's the first look at our defense today. They got Josh Allen back there at quarterback. We want to make sure we get some good looks out here. Benjamin's going to try to get that one, and Malden brings him down, and he gets a 1st. We definitely got to look at Josh Allen before, and it wasn't exactly the best outing for him. So see if we can stop him again here. Gonna get a little bit of pressure here. McCoy's gonna try to go through, but Malden has other plans as he brings him down. 2nd and 11. Again, young quarterback. We want to bring a little bit of blitz, a little bit of pressure to him. Make him panic. Now, a great little throw there. Oh, excuse me. He actually fumbles it. We're gonna pick it up. Avery Williamson's gonna scoop that one. What a play by the Jets, and we've got the ball in the red zone. I honestly thought Josh Allen was gonna get rid of it, but he held on to it, and then he slung it to the ground, and we benefit hugely off of that. So 1st down on the 20. Nice try to go for a spin move, but Bryce Love can't get out of that one, and he's dropped for a loss of 3. Got a 2nd and 12 with Darnold moving under center. Got an opportunity. He's going to throw that one deep into the corner of the end zone where only his guy can get it, except it's into the stands. We've had great field position from getting that fumble recovery by Avery Williamson here on the 20, but we have only went backwards since then, so we got to try to improve that. 3rd and 12 here. He's got a guy across. He's going to throw it. It's kind of a quick throw there. It's going to just be a field goal, looks like, for the Jets. Time to kick the field goal after going 3 and out there. This one should be good. This is going to be close to being blocked. It's actually going to be blocked. The Bills have blocked it. We're going to try to see what we can do. No one is going to pick that one up. There's a dog pile. And the Bills recovering. The Bills definitely saw some sort of tendency in our field goal approach. We've got to make sure we fix that because we cannot go out here getting our field goals blocked. Now, a huge hit on Josh Allen again, and he's going to drop that one. I mean, the crazy thing is that we're only rushing about 4, so I thought our offensive line was bad, but maybe the Bills have an even worse offensive line, and we missed that one. Williamson almost had it, couldn't get his hands up in time, and Allen throws a dot. Coach Vini knows, in this game, you got to be quick. If you don't execute, then you could be down in a situation that you don't want to be in. So, Allen under center is going to move Charles Clay in motion. Clay's us in the backfield. We're going to try to get the blitz through. We're going to run out to the edge, and David Bass is there to stop him. 2nd and 12. Again, Allen moves the guy in motion, and Benjamin. We got a free blitz there. This is going to be thrown to Zay Jones, though. Jones is going to haul it in. He gets a 1st down for Buffalo. We've held LaShawn McCoy basically to negative yards right now, but the passing game has been eating us up. So McCoy going back to run. He's going to get his first positive yards. McCoy with a nice spin move. He's still got it at 30 years of age, and he gets his first positive game. Buffalo's feeling good inside the red zone now. Allen's ready to go. We're going to try to get the sack, and David Bass comes in, dropping for a loss of 7. That was a big play, and so far today, David Bass has come to ball out. Now, a quick little run here to Shady. We're going to miss that tackle, but Malden is ready to go, and he only lets him get 3. This is the big moment here, 3rd and 15. Can we stop Buffalo? Do not let them into the end zone. That's the big goal here. Pass out here in the slot, and we light up Charles Clay, and he holds on to it at the 1. All this team needed was one stop. One stop right there. We could have held him to a field goal, but instead, Buffalo's got a little bit of life left. A quick little throw out to the edge is Charles Clay, and Buffalo has notched things up at 7 points apiece. Coach Vini's not happy with the defense. They've been pretty good this NFL season, but that touchdown drive by the Bills was just a hot mess everywhere. Interceptions we should have had, plays messed up, and now we have the ball back on offense with 6 minutes left to try to score before the half's over. Darnold ready to go with a new set of downs. He's got his guy Enunwa rolling around. You see Darnold scramble out to the right-hand side. Darnold says YOLO. He's going to throw it deep. He's got his guy Enunwa. Enunwa's going to haul it in. He kept his feet moving, and he's down inside the 30. I mean, if you paid attention before the game, one of the things we worked with Sam Darnold on was his scrambling ability, extending the play, finding receivers downfield, and keeping his legs moving, and he did exactly that right there. We're looking at a very easy-to-convert 2nd down and 6 here. Got Robbie Anderson rolling out to the corner of the end zone. We're going to try to get it up to him. Anderson's going to haul it in, gets both feet down, and Sam Darnold with an absolute dot to his best receiver on this team. Now, the Bills are not able to do anything on offense, so they end up punting the ball out, and we've got it here. 1st and 10 from our own 20. With a little open spot there from our tight end. Terrell Pryor gets it for about 9. A touchdown here goes a long way because, as you guys know, people are always arguing, is Sam Darnold better than Josh Allen? Is Josh Allen better than Sam Darnold? Well, this game will help put a lot of those arguments to rest. And look at Bryce Love fighting through for about 4 yards. Darnold all alone by himself in the shotgun. He's feeling some pressure, and he gets sacked off the edge by Dante Fowler Jr. I mean, you want to talk about a signing. Buffalo getting Dante Fowler Jr. is huge for them because he's a guy that's definitely underperformed. He's had some injuries and some stuff like that. But if he's healthy, he is by far one of the best pass rushers in all of the NFL. Now, we get a great block here, but I have a feeling this play might be coming back. So Bryce Love did all that for nothing because it looks like holding on the play, and Coach Vini is absolutely livid.
Holding offense.
And we were 100% correct. And to make matters worse, we just got news that our left tackle, Mr. Garcia, has a bruised sternum and he's not coming back for the rest of the game. Plays like that are the worst too because you just find ways to beat yourself. We should be blowing this team out, but when plays like that get called back, there's only so much you can absolutely do. A little check down to Bryce Love. That one's going to go for about 4. The 2-minute warning is here. We have 3rd down and literally a whole lot of yards. So we need kind of a little bit of a prayer to get this one to work. Darnold back to the play action. Not very believable here. He's got a guy deep. He's going to loft it deep. Robbie Anderson's running underneath this one. Robbie Anderson's going to catch that one. And Robbie Anderson is into the end zone on 3rd and forever. The Jets are going to score. Can you believe it? I don't know if I can. So the Bills are trying to do something here on 2nd and 10. They got a minute left here in the first half. They just want to get some points on the board because they're down 2 now. Quick pass to Kelvin Benjamin. Look at Kelvin Benjamin, the big fella actually juking people out. Josh Allen in shotgun now, looking for some more people. Got a couple guys. He's going deep over the top, and Charles Clay with another big grab. The Jets have looked very, very bad in some situations on defense, and this drive just happens to be one of them. So they're going to drop everybody back again. 1st and 10 after that tackle by Marcus May in the last play. The Jets at this point just look rusty. Like, I don't know how else to put it. They should be easily stopping some of these passes, but they are struggling. Big hit, though, on Coleman there. A little over 50 seconds left here. Again, 2-score lead. Do not want Buffalo to score again here. Got a guy coming deep, and look who else? David Bass, 2nd sack of the game. David Bass has just been coming up huge all game long. Now it's 3rd and 22 for Buffalo after he gets his 2nd sack. Gonna watch him across middle. They're going deep. This one's overthrown by about 72 feet, and even David Anderson can't catch up to that one. So that's going to be halftime. We are absolutely putting on a show. Great defensive effort there in that last drive, and going into halftime, I feel pretty good about our chances in the second half against a divisional opponent. Now we're starting the second half, and Buffalo has the ball. They've got a couple of plays in so far, and they're trying to again get into the end zone. Allen with a clean pocket, throws one to Coleman, but that one's knocked away. Got LaShawn McCoy back in the backfield. They've been using him and LeGarrette Blount kind of off and on today. But Shady has definitely got the bulk of the carries, and he goes here again, but he's not getting by Terrell Basham on the edge. So we've got a big 3rd down here, 3rd and 11 to be exact. Shady to the right of Josh Allen. We're going to try to get some pressure in here with the blitz. No one's able to get to him, but that one is knocked away again by Tremaine Johnson, making it 4th down. Right now it feels like the Jets have figured out, at least on defense, exactly what the Bills are trying to do. So here we go again on offense. Got Robbie Anderson already with 2 touchdowns today. Moving out there. Sam Darnold's going to roll to the right-hand side. He's got a guy. He's going to try to find him here on the edge. Terrell Pryor gets both feet down, and he's got it out at the 39. I know Bryce Love hasn't had as many rush yards as we've won, but we're honestly trying to make sure we keep him healthy. We don't want that guy to go down with injury, so we're limiting his carries to some degree. Now Bryce Love running here through the edge. He gets about 4 or 5, and Bryce Love is injured yet again. The scary thing now for us is that as much as we love Bryce Love, if he can't stay healthy, I don't know if he's going to be worth us keeping him long term. Maybe we have to draft another running back in the draft, and a lot of you guys saw the players we're kind of looking at. We may have to go ahead and do that. Now we got a guy going deep here. We're going to find him, and that's going to be Quincy Enunwa with the big play down to the 26. But back to Love, we're going to hope that it's just a small injury. And again, as we talked about before the game, Thomas Rawls in the game, getting more carries than we expected him to get. And the news on Bryce Love is that he has bruised ribs, will return soon. We're going to keep Thomas Rawls in for the rest of the game because I don't want to injure him even longer. Thomas Rawls comes out. Elijah McGuire's in for a play. We got 2nd and 9. Going back to the run, we're going to see some good signs here, and Elijah McGuire should have got a 1st down there. Inside the red zone on the 15 again. Darnold all the time in the world. He's feeling a little bit of pressure now. He's going to panic. He throws it over here to Dorsett. Dorsett gets it. Both feet down, and he's out at the 5. Sam Darnold has honestly played what feels like a perfect game today. Almost 300 yards passing, multiple passing touchdowns. Can he get another one right here? Back again. Darnold feels the pressure. Darnold tries to step off, but it's too little too late. Got 2nd and goal here from the 6-yard line. 3 minutes left here in the 3rd. Darnold goes to the pitch. He's got his guy moving to Thomas Rawls, but Thomas Rawls is stopped at the 3. 3rd and goal. Buffalo has stacked the line of scrimmage. Can we get into the end zone here? Quick little pass goes across, and Terrell Pryor is going to catch that one. Big-time players make big-time plays, and Darnold took a huge hit to make sure his team extended their lead. We have put our foot on the necks of the Buffalo Bills, and they're just struggling. Now, Bryce Love apparently has told Coach that he feels healthy enough to come back into the game, so we'll see what happens with that, but I'm not too optimistic how long he's going to be in here. Got 2nd down here for the Jets. Bryce Love moving out here. We're giving him a lot of usage. We're going to let him get out of bounds, though, because we don't want this man to get injured again. So Bryce Love has gotten the ball on the 1st possession, on the 2nd possession, and we're giving it to him here on the 3rd possession. And look at Bryce Love scampering through for a big gain. I know there's going to be some talk about preserving Bryce Love, but look, this is the NFL. We cannot rely on a running back that's going to be injured a lot. So we got to make sure he can take the bulk of the carries because we are playing in some pretty cold weather here in New York. Now passes Terrell Pryor here to end the 3rd quarter, and that one's going to be another 1st down. The Jets are reeling right now against Buffalo. Got to keep the pressure on to the 4th. Start of the 4th quarter. Darnold goes to a halfback toss. We're seeing Bryce Love get out in the open field. Nice little juke move again. Okay, Bryce, he's starting to show a little bit of that fluidity we wanted to see. 2nd and 4 again. Safety moving up in the box. Bryce Love's going to find a way to scamper through when he should be just shy of the mark. I know that Bryce Love bruised his ribs, but we have given this dude the ball an incredible amount of time on this drive, and he continues to carry it there, getting the first down. Seen the safeties move up in the box. They're maybe expecting a run. Good play action fake here. Got a deep play action. Darnold's going to test the arm here, and what a play by the cornerback to save a touchdown. I mean, Philip Dorsett was obviously our intended receiver there, and I thought that was going to be a guaranteed touchdown, but the Bills had something else to say about it as Dorsett drops another pass today. After a couple of big plays that ended up not panning out, we've got a 3rd and 10 here. Again in field goal range. We're going to opt to go to a halfback screen. We're going to see Bryce Love moving. Bryce Love's got some opportunities. Can't quite get where we want him. Darnold now has 300 yards passing, but I think it's a field goal time for the Jets. So lining up here for the field goal again. Major opportunity. And we could have went for a big play there, but honestly, we don't want Darnold to turn it over. We'll take the field goal. We want to make sure everyone stays happy after today. Buffalo does have the ball. It's 3rd and inches. They're just honestly trying to get respect at this point. They're absolutely going to lose the game today, but they're just trying to do something to maintain that. And we're going to try to go for that. We end up whiffing. Marcus May can't get it. Tremaine Johnson can't get him. And then May gets back up and brings down McCoy. We're definitely lining up, showing the blitz here. All by himself. Josh Allen is there in the shotgun. The pressure came quick. Charles Clay does get it, and Marcus May gets back-to-back tackles. Charles Clay has actually had a lot of big catches today. 6 catches so far, about 71 yards, and he's moved the chains, I believe, on at least 2/3 of those. He goes for another one as Avery Williamson grabs him. The Bills have the ball in the 15. We do not want this team to score. It's basically an insult if they can get a touchdown here. We'll try to get the pressure here on Josh Allen, but the offensive line got a little nervous, and that's going to be a false start. 1st and 15 now. Patrolling around, this ball goes out to the edge. We're going to sit a huge hit there by David Amerson. Courtney Upshaw here on the edge, trying to get through. He's going to work his way in on Josh Allen. Campbell's going to hold that one in. Campbell's going to run across, and Campbell is dropped at the 2. 1st and goal for the Bills. They are trying to get a little bit of respect on their name at the moment. The blitz comes in from Bass. This one is almost blocked, and Campbell hauls it in. Got to give props for props to do. That was a dot by Josh Allen, especially under pressure. Buffalo's going to try to salvage this game and go for an onside kick return again. They're down multiple scores with 2 minutes left after they got a 2-point conversion, and they got it. We want to say this game is over, but technically the Bills can score 2 times, get 2 2-point conversions, and be tied in this ball game. Josh Allen makes a quick little adjustment here at the line of scrimmage. It's like a halfback screen. We're going to try to get him, and Lorenzo Mona says, "You're not going to do it. Doesn't matter how many blockers you have." That was a loss of 5 yards there for Buffalo. Josh Allen again, trying to get something going. This offense is in desperation mode. He's going to throw one deep into the corner. Zay Jones is going to hold that in, and he's down at the 36. 25-yard conversion there. Going down. Little check down route here to McCoy, and McCoy's wrapped up. Bill's looking for something. Quick little pass across the middle, and Williamson drops it. We would have ended the game. This could and hopefully should seal the game. A big turnover here for the Bills would be fantastic for the Jets. Josh Allen. Plenty of opportunities here. Goes out to the corner. This one's going to be thrown out of bounds. This is it for the game. Josh Allen's got 4th and 6 for the Bills. You don't score here, game's going to be basically over. Allen's going to rotate. He throws one. That one is caught, and that is keeping the game alive. 1st and 15 for Allen. He's been pretty good on this drive so far. Goes it out here to Charles Clay. Charles Clay jukes out of bounds and saves some clock. Under 30 seconds left. Somehow the Bills have kept this one alive. Another check down here to Charles Clay, and Charles Clay is out of bounds at the 8 this time. 3rd down and 6 for Buffalo. Allen again making some check downs, some adjustments. He's got some time. He has a guy, and Benjamin holds it in. This is it, though. If Buffalo doesn't get this 2-point conversion, the game is definitely over for him. So the blitz is coming here from New York. The ball goes across the middle, and Benjamin hauls that one in too. It's just an 8-point game with 20 seconds left. All we have to do is get the onside kick, and the game is over. Just got to get it. That's all we got to do. Good news is we got it. We don't want to fumble it, and the game is going to be wrapped. So this game went from blowout to late game disaster, but still the Buffalo Bills didn't win. We got the W, but that was way too close for comfort. Recap of the stats today, Sam Darnold had, in my opinion, his best game of his career. 15 of 20, 300 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, not a single interception. Josh Allen didn't play horrible. He threw the ball a whole lot, still threw for less yards than Darnold, and had 3 touchdowns with no turnovers of his own. On the ground, Bryce Love was injured for a portion of the game, but when he was in, he showed some pretty good promise. 15 attempts, 66 yards, a touchdown, no fumbles. Thomas Rawls was solid in relief of him, but we need a little bit more from him if he's going to get the ball that much too. In the air, Charles Clay was the guy that was killing us all game long. 9 catches, 89 yards, a touchdown. LaShawn McCoy had a game. Terrell Pryor balled out with 5 for 83 and 1 touchdown. But the guy that I want to talk about is Robbie Anderson. 3 catches, 110 yards, and only 1 of his catches weren't for a touchdown. And if we're talking defense today, the guy that in my opinion got the MVP was David Bass. 6 total tackles, 1 for a loss, 2 of those being for a sack, and he pressured the quarterback all night long. Recapping that game, it was one of the few games that our defense started out strong and then looked horrible at the end. Usually they look horrible in the beginning and then come on strong at the end. So we'll have to figure out whatever the heck was going on there. We'll make a couple substitutions, look at some couple free agents, or just maybe motivate a couple of players. But still, I'm happy we got the W, beat a divisional opponent, but I'm not happy with how our defense played, especially at the end of that game.